Have a good day, Cool Nation. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Hi, and welcome to Culture, the show about self and everything else. I'm your host, Gabriella, and today, please welcome our guest,
Miss Montoya.
Brooklynn.
Cruz.
So today, we are talking about paranormal events, activities, abilities, and whatever. So do you guys believe in that?
I don't. I have to really be able to see it because I've watched all these shows and I've worked in video so long, I know how to fake all that stuff. It's very easy to fake.
Brooklyn?
Okay, so I really want to. I've never experienced anything paranormal myself, but I really want to believe that there's paranormal stuff because it's so cool. I always see it on everything, and YouTube and TV. It's just, I wish the ghost would follow me, bro.
Yeah, I 100% do.
Yeah. So, for people that don't know what paranormal is, it's things that are unnatural or unusual. So, for example, UFOs. Do you guys believe in the aliens and the UFO sightings?
I don't know. The government confirming that they're real really makes me not believe them. Just because out of the blue, there's UFOs.
Well, so I swear I've seen a UFO, but I don't want to get all crazy into it. Because then what if the Men in Black show up? That was a big, when I was little on Unsolved Mysteries, they had an episode about it and it was the scariest thing with them. But I swear, I think I've seen it twice. But it's I don't want to go on a tangent of what happened, but I do think UFOs are real.
Yeah.
So I believe in aliens, and but I don't believe how we describe them, how they're supposed to. I don't believe they look like what we think they look like.
So you think it's Men in Black?
Yes. Yeah.
Or they look like just random people?
Yeah. No, I definitely. I believe them, not how we describe them to be
Yeah. I'm a little iffy about that topic too, because it could just be helicopter lights.
Yeah,
or,
with drones flying around. Yeah.
But then we'll probably never know until
Unless someone here is an alien and you just don't know it. My money is on Santana.
I also believe that.
Santana, bro.
Yeah.
I went to tweak.
So what about ghosts?
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yeah.
I really do. I think that the ghosts, but I feel like you have to be open to believing ghosts are real for it to for you to experience it.
No, I think they're so fake. But I'm also the person that would say it and then get murdered real quick by the ghost because I'd be talking crap about the ghost.
I think I do believe in ghosts. A lot of stuff happens that you just is not humanly possible. I don't know.
I really have to see it to believe it because you can fake that stuff so easy, just manipulating frames. There's some videos where they're they time traveled. No, they did not. They cut out frames and they mashed it together to make it look like that. So easy. So I don't believe in that stuff at all. I went on a ghost tour once with my sister in an old settlement in Florida, and everyone's sitting there with their readers, and again, I'm probably the one that gets murdered because I'm always talking crap about the situation. So but they were oh, we see orbs, it's just dust in the air. But they do say South is haunted, they say Central's haunted, Centennial, PCC, all these places are haunted. I don't think that's true at all.
And the thing with the orbs and stuff, they go to a place where it's the most dustiest place too, where it's all old and abandoned.
Talk to me after you Febreze. Sorry,
yeah.
Excuse me.
And so obviously it's gonna be all dusty because it's all old and abandoned,
Right.
So I see where you're coming from with that.
What about you?
Okay, I've never actually experienced something, but it's just so many people around me, and there's so many different so many people experience this. I really think it's real. Just there's no way that it's not. There's no way.
That's why you would survive the movie and I'd be the first one dead. I'm talking crap the whole time.
But the one thing I'd never touch an Ouija board to talk to a ghost or something. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
No.
Miss
Okay.
See, I'm like,
Don't
no,
do
because
that.
I've done that before too, and trust me, or I'm just like the most boring person, and the ghosts are like, no, I'm cool, I don't want to mess with you. But
So you're saying you did a Ouija board?
yeah, I've done one like several times.
Was it,
Okay.
did it move?
Well, yeah, but I think someone was pushing it. I'm telling you, I'm the worst person. I do not believe in any of that.
I've seen so many like YouTube videos and like different shows that most of them are probably fake, but some of them they just look so real. And like I'm sure stuff like that actually does happen, just like not on the camera.
Yeah. It's hard to believe stuff when you're just seeing it on a screen.
Yeah.
Because like she said, like it's easy to like manipulate
Yeah.
clips and stuff, and it's like kind of iffy. But so I didn't know these had like a name to them, but the cryptozoological beasts, like the Sasquatch, the Loch Ness
yeah.
monster, and like the chupacabra. I don't know about those. I mean,
I don't know what, like when I was little, I got real hooked onto the Loch Ness monster. I would check out the same book for like weeks and weeks at a time. When I was like in 5th grade, I was obsessed with it. But I don't know, like if it's, like they say the megalodon is alive and everything like that, but why haven't we seen anything? Like Sasquatch, my dad swears it's in Walsenburg. That's a lie. Like, it's all, I don't know. I just really, I'm a gotta see it to believe it person. Could have just been some hairy dude walking, living out in the woods. There's feral children that get left out there all the time.
yeah. What about you, Brooklyn?
I don't think that they're real. I feel like paranormal activity would be more real than like an actual Sasquatch walking up into the room. I don't know. It's just like I feel like there'd be more evidence and more like people spend days and days and days hunting for them.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be at least some type of like real hard evidence that they're real and out there.
I don't know. I think it depends on what kind, because back to the megalodon, we only explored 2% of our ocean.
Okay, I'll give you that
So,
because the ocean's so
I'm just-
vast.
I'm just saying, I think it's still possible. I just think it depends on which one we're talking about. Because Sasquatch, like you said,
Yeah.
if we keep looking for it, like hard looking, we should have some type of hard evidence for it, you know? But since we only discovered 2% of our ocean, I believe.
Okay,
that
we'll
there's
say
a
that
chance.
one's iffy. We'll say megalodon maybe.
It's also opinion based too, you know. So like I said, it's like to see it to believe it, you know. So
Yeah. So paranormal abilities like telekinesis, telepathy, and like all of that, like
Oh,
what about that?
I wish that stuff was real. I so wish it. I'd be like the biggest villain ever. Be
Oh
like
my god.
Robin Banks with my abilities.
I think that the world is better for not having those abilities. Somebody reading your mind. Oh.
That's a little
That's what I'm
scary.
saying. I'd be number one villain.
I feel like, but if I had that power, I would not let anybody know that I could read their mind.
Yeah, just like keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I feel.
I wish they were real. The mind thing, yeah, it's an invasion of privacy. But if you're a villain, that's your job. You gotta do it. And then, but I also like grew up with like the X-Men, the comic books, and the TV show and everything. And I so wanted to be a mutant. It would have been so cool. Even them getting extinct and getting hunted looked fun.
Yeah.
Just like a little dream. But
yeah,
no.
no, I agree with you. I wish they were real, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, which power would you want?
Definitely the reading people's minds.
Oh, look at him, straight
I like-
up villain right
I like-
there.
I like being in people's privacy, you know. I just don't show it. I just,
He's a nosy
Yeah, just
person.
ask
He's a
someone
snoop.
that question, then you'll know what kind of person
Yeah.
they are. So like deja vu. Now that is kind of a crazy thing that happened.
I've never experienced deja vu.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I have, I just don't know what that feeling is, or I've never like felt it enough to like just be like, hey, this is weird. But like, I don't know.
Really? Like, you've never dreamed of, like, doing something and then, like, a couple months later you're actually doing it?
I don't really dream.
Yeah, that's
I
hard.
I have nightmares. That's about it. But like,
Oh.
and if I take too much melatonin, I will have a dream. But that's only like, I don't ever take melatonin.
How do you not dream?
I don't know. I just wake up. I go to sleep and like my eyes are shut and I wake up.
That sounds boring.
It is boring. I wish I dreamed.
I think dreams are like, especially nightmares, are like little mini adventures. Like, I welcome them.
I had scary nightmares. Like, it'll be like a black pit room and I was just standing there in the middle of it.
I personally, like, I don't know about, I read what deja vu was once, like how science describes it. And it's just kind of like, you see those people and you're like, you don't realize you're seeing them and you just insert them. So I don't know, because I could say I have deja vu all the time, but I think it's just I'm very forgetful. And they're like, oh, so it feels like a new moment, but it's really probably the same moment for me anyway.
Nah, I'm gonna be real. Like, I get deja vu. I feel like every day, or at least a couple times a week. Like, I feel like I be getting that a lot.
What's your last deja vu?
Probably yesterday when I was in like the lunchroom, right? I was with some of my friends, and like, I don't know, obviously it's like an everyday thing, so I'm gonna remember, but like, I don't know, something happened in like that moment to made me remember like it happened before, you know? I don't know, it was just weird, but yeah, I feel like I've been getting it a lot.
But aren't you always in the lunchroom doing the same thing?
Well, that's exactly
Over
what I
and
said,
over again?
but like, we did something specifically to make me like think like we did that before, you know? But yeah, so I think it's weird, but I also think it's also kind of normal too, you know, because I feel like everyone gets deja vu except for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
She doesn't even, is she even real is the question.
Brooklyn's the anomaly
I'm the alien.
out of all of us. Like, she's just the odd one out.
Yeah, I'm just I'm the alien, bro.
Oh, yeah, huh?
I'm gonna prove to you guys one day. I can't do it now, but I will.
But, so, like, the paranormal games, like Bloody Mary, and, like, the Ouija board, and, like, light as a feather, stiff as a board, all of that. Yeah, that's a pretty...
I don't think any of that's real.
Yeah.
I remember middle school doing, because the craft came out when I was in middle school, and like witchcraft and all those kind of movies. So it was a big deal to do light as a feather, stiff as a board. And we did that everything, and no one floated at all. I don't care if they weighed like 5 pounds or 15, 20, no one floated. And then Bloody Mary, don't believe in it. I've said that so many times. Candyman, all that, nothing. Into the mirrors, in the dark, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think that the Bloody Mary type stuff is real, like those type of rituals, but I do think that like witchcraft and stuff like that is real.
Oh, yeah.
Like people can definitely put spells, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like the supernatural.
See, those
Yeah.
people don't like me because I went with a friend into like a holistic store, and all I could do was like make fun of it. And then like the lady at the register would she was staring at me really mean, and I said, my bad, I'm sorry.
You're next.
You're next.
What I thought was interesting when I was looking up, like all of this, is that like so the study of like the paranormal phenomenon is called the anomalistic like psychology, which I thought was like interesting because I think a lot of the paranormal does have to do with like psychology and just like how we're like thinking and like just thinking of like how those things are working and like going and stuff. But I think that's all we have for today. I was your host, Gabriella, and thank you to our guests. And this has been Culture. Thank you.
Have a good day, Cool Nation. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.